Hello! Welcome to my playthrough of XCOM Enemy Within Long War, heavily modded in 2024. The full list of mods and second wave options are in the description down below. Before we get to the game, I do want to take this time. I just got off the phone with my brother, and I am an uncle for a second time now. My little niece was born a couple hours ago, and I wanted to put that good news out there. She's beautiful and fantastic. And my brother's a little bit jealous of me because when he spoke, the baby didn't react at all. But when I spoke, the baby stirred and tried to move her head to look at me a little bit. So clearly, I am already determined as her favorite male relative. That's how this works, obviously. That's how life works, really. Just the first thing you move your head towards wins. But yeah, very good day, very happy day. In the interest of speaking to people 15, 20 years in the future, if my family ever sees this and comes back to watch, just know that everyone was excited to see you and talk to you. And you were loved well before you were born. Okay. That said, we shot down a large ship, and we are going to do our utmost to remind the aliens why they do not want to be here. We're going to take the medkit off of you, replace that with... put a scope on you, why not? Move the medkit over to the other support because he has multiples of it. We do technically have a colonel. We have a Colonel Heavy in Andersburg, who is fantastic, great. 61 will, 87 aim, lots of health. That's fine. All the rockets, but also he is a colonel, which means he cannot get any more experience. I am keeping the Sniper Colonel just because, A, snipers are fantastic, and B, for their Colonel rank, I took Double Tap, which is fantastic in the context of if things go very, very wrong. But if things go very wrong, then it doesn't. Then there's still that reliability of just actually, no, nothing's going to happen because you are getting shot repeatedly. I am going to take the scope off and throw that onto Major Zhang because he has relatively low aim. That said, let's give this a go.
Brazilian authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Okay. Standard rules apply.
Moving.
Floaters over there. The enemy ship's already there. That's crazy.
Good to go.
That's affirmative.
I understand. Moving. Got it. Moving.
Got it. Moving.
There we go. And some Overwatch in case they decide to come closer. What's the distance? Oh, I could turn it on and off. 27. Okay.
Moving.
Oh, that didn't trigger. I like it. We'll put you here. Floater 30.
Moving out.
We'll move you up here.
On my way.
Moving you there so that you can move up here. And I'm going to turn this off now. I turned it off. What the heck? Like that seems to be very, very useful for the dynamic of like getting the mission started. Just in virtue of like you're not just running around in circles and whatever. But I don't want to. I want to see if I can turn it off eventually.
You hear that?
All right, so let's move this way.
That's affirmative.
Jesus.
That's affirmative.
On the move. Moving to position. C'est parti.
Come on, guys. Come closer. Oh, I didn't even think to look for them out. I guess since I can't actually sell it, I've lost a bit of interest in it, which is less than ideal.
On my way. That's affirmative.
Headed there now.
Wait, do you have Sprinter? Yeah, they both have Sprinter. But why does he seem to have so much more space?
Okay. Position confirmed. Enemy troops.
Bah! One down. And disabling shot. Perfect. Okay, nice. That is actually lovely to see, because it allows me to get up to here.
I'm on the move.
luck, he'll just reload and stay there.
They're falling back.
Or fall back a bit. Oh, he moved back twice.
Look sharp. Enemy
Thin men. Just two, though. Okay. Sniper shot. 4 damage.
launching.
There we go. Bye bye, Shoji. Good job, Shoji. Yep, I had faith in him. I knew he could do it. 0 doubts.
Heading there now.
Yeah. So the basic thought behind this was, if he triggered anything else randomly, then he could still run, or the other. I probably should have walked you through this before, or she could come up here and suppress something.
Going in for the kill. 10-4.
Now I very much just want. There we go.
See you in hell.
Just suppress. I don't want him to move. I want him to reload and end his turn.
On my way. X-ray locked in.
Got it. Moving.
There we go. Just reload, dude. Ah. He wanted to die. He did it to himself at this point. Oh,
They're moving around the side.
that works. Haha! Oh, I forgot they were here. You wanna? You wanna? Okay. So that just took a while. We still have one more. Ah, sorry about that. Let's move him. Hey, you want to run up here real quick?
Bien sûr, je bouge.
So we'll just overwatch until the other Seeker shows up, reload after that, and get going.
I am ready to go. Je suis en route.
Six.
They're moving around the side.
They're shifting their attack.
That worked. Move up. have full. So basically, once we turn that corner, it's going to show up.
Rock and roll.
Good to go. We're green to go.
I'm on it, Commander. Locked and loaded. I'm on the move.
Oh, dang. Oh, he's in that room. Okay. I thought he was just in the hallway right there.
Heading there now. Moving out.
That door isn't locked. Isn't.
Time to motor.
Affirmative. Moving to designated coordinates.
Get up there.
On it. I don't think we are alone out here. Spotted.
Yeah, we're not. But that's the end of it.
They're on the move.
Run and gun. We'll get you right here.
Location confirmed.
We'll shoot him a couple times with pistols. Honestly, I'm not. If it were not for the fact that we have everyone here and he's alone, I would just kill him.
Neutralise la cible.
But I don't see much reason not to at least try to get an extra plasma weapon.
That's affirmative.
Because, like, it's right here anyway.
Say goodnight. Not gonna
Commander,
stop now,
the
are you?
operation was a success.
I don't need it. Alloys are nice, but it's 400. I am not at the stage where I don't care about money yet. And that was nice and easy. Not even 20 minutes. Another white plasma rifle, more delirium, a couple things to sell. So we'll sell those real quick.
Good
Engineering.
doctors have completed their respective research into the meld substance. We should consider building either a genetics or cybernetics lab facility to take advantage of these new developments.
No. Anything? Nope. And then we're gonna keep going. Or run into more abduction sites.
We're tracking several reported
America,
abductions via the hologram.
Asia,
I've got the coordinates locked in.
Africa. Oh, God. If I don't do America... So if I don't do America, I'm losing one of them. I'm really hoping to not lose one of them. Honestly, I am one satellite away from getting the Asian continent. So it's probably that. Like it had. I thought you couldn't do it. Is it India? Hang on. Let me double check. It is Canada, India, and Nigeria. It's Canada. Okay. Okay. So Canada would go up by 3 and US would go up by 1. Which would mean I'd be losing 2. Which if I lose 2, that means I could only lose 2 more. So actually, if I lose 2, then I would just lose because it would be the US, Canada, Russia, and France.
What's your status? Over. We're getting a lot of garbage on the line. You're not coming in clearly.
Oh, this might just be a failed run. Jesus. Unless they do me a favor and do another panic attack. So Canada... Oh, hang on. Let me think for a minute. Alright. So, here's the thing. I checked. And according to the resources I find, if I fail... If I abandon a country to panic or to an abduction mission, it loses 3... It gains 3 panic, and the rest of the continent gains 1 or 2. Impossible difficulty should be 2. So, if I go for Canada, the US will lose 1 panic, Canada will go to 0 panic or 1 panic. But China will panic, India will panic, and Japan and Australia will go to 4. And Nigeria will also panic. So, minimally, I have at least 2 in the US and 1 in Africa, or two in Americas and 1 in Africa, or 2 in Asia and 1 in Africa, which is not great. Not a good plan.
Central here.
Not a quiet.
No, we're tracking several contacts, but nothing like that. All right, we'll look into it.
Not fun. So that puts us up to 3 more from this, plus the 2, which brings up to 5, which is a failure. However, I also have the alien base assault, and I can just make the key. So what's going to happen is I'm going to construct 2 satellites. I am going to Situation Room, visit the gray market. And I'm going to sell a couple Seeker Rex and some alien alloys. And then buy myself... I need a little bit more. 2 alloys. And then buy myself the key. So, the good is I can pick whatever alien abduction I want. Okay? Because when I launch the alien base assault, there will be, I believe it's a 3-point reduction across the board. I should have double checked it real quick. Okay. So it will reduce global panic by 1, which would put us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries at 1 panic.
The aliens are definitely persistent. Whatever it is they're doing, they're not giving up without a fight.
Yeah, 5 countries at 1 panic, or at 4 panic, minimally. So that's just what we have to do, and we will eke out some additional time. We've already gotten. Actually, hang on. Let me make one. Hang on. And situation room. For the gray market, I need a bit more. Engineering. Build by items. 1 more satellite, please. So we're going to eke out a little bit more. Sorry. A little bit more time before everything collapses. But with the 3 additional satellites that we're making, we will be able to plug Australia, Canada, and Mexico at the end of the month. Yeah, that'll have to do.
This new technology is incredible. Weapons in particular. I don't know what we're going to do with this stuff once the aliens are gone.
Sure. Alright, so strategically thinking, we have a few satellites being made. We will have to put up with abduction missions for 1 more month. But after that, we will block off the Americas and Asia from anything. Then we leave Nigeria and Europe without satellites. Because once we've blocked in 8 countries, we can theoretically lose Nigeria, the UK, Russia, and France, and still get there.
What's going on down there? Tell those guys we can't have them bringing down the walls in the name of prototype testing.
Oh, stop it. Hang on. So engineering, build facilities, satellite uplink. Okay. So it's going to give us 3, which will bring us up to
facilities at maximum capacity.
that much.
Required.
And we don't have the power for it. Situation room. Oh, God. Hang on. Alright, so we need to get a decent amount of money. Let's go to 200. Covert operations. Intel scan. Yes.
Intel scan complete. Positive ID on Exalt cell locations. This is also potentially another reason why I would want another sniper, because Gunslinger is awesome. But
For our purposes, we're going to go with an assault. Let's go with a low-level
Are you
assault.
really using our tracking terminal to play Civilization? At least hope you're going for a military victory.
Ayaka Ishikawa.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt Exalt Cell in the United Kingdom.
So in 5 days, we will have another satellite uplink going, and this should be enough to cover almost all the countries already. How much will that'll cost? Another 100. Okay. Barracks. Sorry, this really just threw me sideways, and yeah, fun times. We're gonna not spend any more money because we'll need 100 for the. We are going to spend more money after the alien abductions and the alien base assault, and after we see exactly how much the Carapace army is going to cost. Because in the next few episodes, we have an alien abduction, the base assault, and the enemy attack on XCOM, and an XOL, the first XOL mission. I'm happy that just going in there, I caught that covert ops were an option, because otherwise they would have nuked my research or stolen more money, and that would be not great. We can basically pick whichever one of these we want, because we're going to have no countries backed out. So we'll do an engineers, scientists, or money. Given that we need to buy armor, we need to make satellites, and we'll be hopefully getting a bit more to do, we're going to go with Edmonton, Canada. Is that ideal? Aye. You know what? What are our research times looking like? 5, 8, 8, 13, 14. Yeah, we're just going to go with Edmonton, Canada. Get the money and inject that a bit. All right. Thanks for joining me. Still, despite this brief moment of uncertainty, fantastic day. Entirely happy to be here. And congratulations again to my family. I love you all significantly more than I show it. Sometimes. Alright, but with that said, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Say congratulations. Tell me that I'm going to completely collapse on a strategic level because I failed to manage panic. All of the above. Have a great day and be well.